What's up, GQ? I'm Julius Randle, and these are my essentials. I actually want to wear these tomorrow. I've always been a super Kobe shoe fan. Always worn Kobe's. I haven't worn anything else really since I was 13 years old, 27 now, so. These are obviously one of the cooler ones, the Grinches. This is definitely an essential for me when I play the game. I try to honor a lot of different people when I play the game, my family, my grandmother, but definitely on that court, he was the biggest inspiration for me growing up. It was everything, just being able to play with a person that you idolized growing up, to be able to learn from him every day. He taught me so many lessons, so many gems that I still carry with me to this day that I try to share with teammates along the way who are coming up and being able to eventually share it with my boys. So he taught me so many things, man, and he was a special person. Top 3 Kobe's, the Kobe 7s. I put the Grinches in there. I don't even remember the number, but it was the ones from the last game. They were black and gold, and I had them signed. He signed them for me. I lost them. So I'm hurt about that. I thought I found them in my garage the other day, but I didn't. I think I only found one shoe, but I lost them, man, so that one hurt me. Next, put in here, this is kind of like my jewelry / watch box. I'm a lover of watches, especially. If I'm traveling, I might bring a couple for road games or whatever it might be. I think really over the past 5 years, recently just really got into, loving watches and pick the right watches, they hold value. So this is also something that really cool because I'll be able to pass this down to my boys as well. This API recently just got this, you won't be able to tell on camera, but it's titanium. Usually watches are really heavy. This one's extremely light. When I got this one, this is one of my favorite, frosted purple dial. When I got it first, they said The Rock was the only person that they knew that had it. So I was automatic. I was yeah, I gotta have it, but this is cool too. It's unique because it's limited to 200 pieces. So I like getting a lot of limited edition stuff like that. So yeah, I got some good stuff in there, man. I ain't gonna show it all though. I love Celsius, love Celsius. Why I say it's an essential for me is because I drink it before every game. This is what I'm drinking. And I don't know necessarily what it's doing or what's all that's in it, but I definitely know the feeling that it gives me. And it definitely gets me amped up and ready for games and gets me feeling good and stuff like that. I really think a big reason though why I like it is because I'm not, other than coffee, I'm not really a big energy drink guy. But with Celsius, a lot of natural stuff in here. It's not one of those things that kind of make you feel weird or too amped up or jittery after. And I just love it just because what's behind it. Like I said, there's a lot of natural ingredients in here. It's sugar-free. It really helps me get going for the game. So it's definitely essential for me. Pre-game ritual, stretching. I definitely got the music on, get me locked in. And I pray, just making sure my head is right. Next on the list is something that's important to me as well. This is my bracelets. Obviously, I can't wear these in the game, so I got my wife, both my sons, Jason, Kaiden. These are just reminders throughout the day when I wear them of just who I'm doing this for, people who are extremely important to me. So these are my bracelets. They go with me wherever I go. My wife and I, we had the teacher-parent conference today. My wife actually started crying, but it made me proud as a dad. Is they were he's the sweetest, most kind-hearted kid ever. They were saying, he has great manners. He has a really big heart. They say he's really a gentleman and treats the girls really nice. So I like that as well. So it made me proud as a dad. It made me feel like I was doing something right. Jace is the same way. Jace is he's a couple months old, but my wife calls him angelic. And that's kind of how he is, you're holding him and he's has a really calming spirit and just makes you smile and just feel calm and at peace. So I've been lucky with my boys. This is my iPad. This might be my biggest essential. Obviously, in the NBA, we do a lot of traveling on the road, a lot of plane rides, a lot of that type of stuff. For me, my iPad is a must. If I didn't have an iPad or my laptop when I'm traveling, I'd probably go buy one. My first year in the league, I broke my leg, so I didn't understand the traveling because I was at home so much. That was really the first time I really watched a lot of TV just because I couldn't move. I was on the couch. So I binge watched a lot of different shows, Entourage, all those different type of shows, and became a huge TV binge show watcher. So I do a lot of that on my iPad. The most recent show, I watched Tiger King 2. Kevin Hart just came out with a new show, Succession, Squid Game, all these different, man. It's literally a different show every week. Growing up, man, I always was a big soda drinker. Love soda, love pop, as we call it back home, or whatever you want to call it. But as I got older, obviously I had to grow out of that habit. I found out that I really just like kind of love the carbonation of things and stuff like that. So recently became a big sparkling water drinker. One of my friends was telling me about Topo Chico. I immediately fell in love with it once I tried it. So Topo Chico at the house, at least, is definitely my drink of choice. You know, I definitely keep the refrigerator stocked with Topo Chico water. So I think Twisted Lime is my favorite. Yeah, I gotta have it, man. I'm addicted to it, so. And it completely like cut out all my soda drinking too, so it's good. It works. You gotta watch what you're putting in your body. You know, you can get away with a lot of stuff, especially, you know, I'm still young, 27. You burn stuff off, but for me, it's just about recovery and just getting optimal performance out of my body. So, yeah, I try to stay away from all that stuff. So, love sunglasses, and my favorite brand of sunglasses is Tom Ford. This brand in this particular style, I don't even know the name of the style or whatever it is, but Tom Ford makes a lot of dope glasses, and for me, I just like the way they fit my face. You know, honestly, because I carry them in my bag, I don't lose them as much, but like, I got like a couple different kind of pairs of these, and now that you said, I have no clue where they are. Like, I got my black ones. I know they're somewhere. If I really want to find them, I could, but like, I'm not really great at keeping up with things. Cholula hot sauce, very important to me. I started, I think really like my second or third year in LA. I had a teammate, Jordan Clarkson. He was also a Texas boy. He used a lot of hot sauce. I used hot sauce, but he used it on everything. And I never had Cholula before. And he always used it. I started using it, and then I became addicted to it as well. So Cholula hot sauce, I love putting on things. I have a chef at home, he's really, really good. So I don't use it as much anymore because, you know, his food is really good and I don't like to mess it up. But definitely, like, if I'm traveling on the road and stuff like that, I gotta have my Cholula hot sauce with me. My journal, something over the past year that's been extremely important to me. I think it's really important being able to write those thoughts down. So when I'm able to go back during times where, you know, maybe you're stressed or even times that you're feeling well, able to see things that you're grateful for, able to go back to it and say, hey, this is what I've been learning, this is what I'm grateful for. It possibly could turn into a book. I've never really thought about writing a book growing up, but you know, who knows what the future holds. Maybe that's in the cards, maybe it's not, so we'll see, but this is definitely a good resource of information if I ever do decide to. And lastly, I put everything in here. My duffel bag. This is what everything goes in. My wife, she loves giving me like travel bags and duffel bags and stuff like that. So this is like when I'm traveling, like I keep a lot of this stuff, obviously it fits in here, but this is where everything goes in. This is a really cool duffel bag. I got this when Hermes had a show in New York that I got this at. If you ever see me like walking on the plane or traveling, wherever it is, like I'm definitely gonna have like a suitcase, but this is where all my stuff, my headphones, my iPad, my journal, all the extra stuff that you don't put in the suitcase goes into my duffel bag. So this is important to me. I definitely can't live without it. And it looks good. You know, these things become a fashion piece, fashion statement. So yeah, man, I gotta have it. That's a wrap. That's it. Julius Randle, man. These are my essentials. I appreciate you guys checking it out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.